Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Shannon McGill. I'm a psychic medium based in Belfast. I'm also known as Psychic in the City, hence the name of our little YouTube channel. So I thought I would do this video because it's something that I get asked time and time again. How can I speak to my loved ones that have passed away? Can you speak to your deceased loved ones? What's it all like? And this sort of opens up a topic where there needs to be a bit of an explanation into mediumship and how communication from the other side actually works. So a lot of people think that whenever a medium is communicating with your loved one, that it is a conversation that is happening just the way like me and you would converse, when that's not the case really. So I will hopefully in this video share with you a wee simple exercise on how to hopefully communicate with your loved one that is deceased or your loved one that's passed away, whatever way you want to go about it, and share with you an understanding of spirit communication in order to do so. So, as a medium, when spirit works with me, they work with my senses. What I see, what I hear, what I feel, even things that I smell, I taste, and just sort of get a knowing of as well. I know knowing isn't a sense, but you know, it is one of our psychic senses. So the spirit world are intelligent and they will use those faculties in order to bring forward evidential bits of information. So it isn't like they stand there and go, hello, my name's Bob and I lived in 42, da 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 da. What happens is that soul of our loved one that is deceased connects in with the medium's aura and makes different sort of vibrations or frequencies that are taken in through our energy centers, and our nervous system translates that using our psychic senses, our clairvoyance, our clairaudience, clairsentient, claircognizance, clairaugustant, and I know I'm missing something, but anyway, you know, you don't need to know them all. They'll come in later videos. So this is a thing that is sort of in my knowing. It's sort of debated within the spiritual or the mediumistic field whether you can or you can't communicate with your own loved ones. And I have to say that I have personally had communication with my loved ones that have passed away before I was told by other mediums that, oh, that doesn't happen. And like, well, your opinion does not make my experience any less real or valid, does it? Because we got to remember that our point of view creates our own reality 100%. So if we believe something is a certain way, then that's the way that it's going to be. So for that, for a very long time, I never ever felt my grandfather around me, because I just thought that, oh, that doesn't happen. We don't feel our loved ones. We don't communicate with them. They don't communicate with us. We need to go to other mediums in order for this to happen, which isn't, sorry, I have a really itchy face at the minute. I don't know what's going on. I must be a bit dehydrated. So it must be we have to go to other mediums in order to hear that evidence and to hear that message. But who better knows the evidence about our loved ones than us ourselves, because we lived with them? And yes, it's absolutely fantastic getting a medium, a complete stranger, to say all these things. Your mother is here, this is how she passed, she loved her hair in this style, this was her favourite meal that she cooked. All those things really do bring reassurance that I'm not crazy and I'm making it all up myself, because that is the thing that really happens with us, is we try so hard to make that connection to our loved ones that have passed away, and then we go, do you know what, I think I made that up. And then you go on and you tell your friend, you're like, I'm getting a wee bit worried about myself because like I think that I made a connection with my granny. And then just think of how disappointed your loved ones are in the spirit world, that are going, like, trying so hard to give you that connection, to give you that wee feeling along your face, or that brush through your hair, and that kiss on the cheek, whatever it is, whispering your name or their name so you know that they're there, and then you go, I just made that up, you know. So one of the first things that I would have to say is trust in your intuition. The more you trust it, the stronger it becomes. The stronger it becomes, the more that it happens. The more you think, I'm crazy, the weaker it becomes. The more you diminish it, basically. So, one of the key things in spirit communication is understanding those minor changes that you feel in your energetic body through thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Also, images and things like that, also, because the touch of spirit is very loving, but it's very, very gentle, also. It's not like I'm here, it's that very, very soft thing, and that's why mediums need to learn to develop their mediumistic abilities, to let it unfold. A lot of people say, oh, it can't be taught, which is quite rightly so. It can't, but you need to sit under an experienced medium in order for them to help you unfold and give you pointers and, explain the ins and outs of it. So, once you understand that those wee subtle things that you're feeling in your body when you connect with spirit, whether it be that tightening of your chest or that pain in your head or your body feels a little different, know that that is them stepping into your energy, and your energy body is starting to take on them with that blending of two energies. And you may hear things, you may see things, you might be one of the lucky ones that does have a full-on conversation, but then again, you might be like 99% of it that it's just wee bits and pieces, or maybe they just shout at you. So one of the things that you need to do is you need to be in that vibrational state where you're compatible with spirit, because they're very high, they're very happy, they're on a very loving frequency, and we're quite low and on a more dense frequency. So we need to learn to be happier more and more, and to be happy in our day-to-day life, because when we're happy, our vibration starts to rise, and whenever our vibration has risen enough, it's easier for them to drop down just a wee bit, just to beat us, not even in the middle. So we need to stay in that sort of happy state, that good state where, nobody's happy 24/7, that's just crazy. But when we can stay in that happy state, it makes it easier for communication in our day-to-day life. And once it happens, we need to acknowledge it. Oh, I feel my mum, my dad, my granny, my granda, my whoever it may be around me, and thank them for it. Thank you for being here. And the more that happens, the more stronger it becomes. I say stronger, it still doesn't turn into it and you're done. That's it, The more you become aware of it and the more you acknowledge it, the more that it actually happens. One of the easiest ways I find to communicate with spirit, even if you're not, a medium, don't forget we are spirit, our loved ones are spirit, so why can we not communicate and make that connection? But one of the easiest ways to do it is through meditation, through sitting in that silence. Now, I know a lot of mediums will say quieten the mind and be still, and that never really happens, just a wee secret between me and you. Your mind is always going to be busy. But what you can do is you can slow down the thought process enough in order to let them come in and influence you. And meditation is perfect for that. Connecting to the breath, connecting to the body, and learning to quiet or slow down the thought process. And see, when you do that, you need to actually put out that invitation. Mummy, daddy, granny, granda, I want you to come and sit with me. And it may take the first attempt, it could take several attempts until you feel them sitting with you. You may feel that shift in your energy, you may feel a cool breeze, or you may just hear them say that I'm here. And once you give them that permission to come in close to you, they will. And then you can sit in that beautiful, loving, healing energy, because don't forget, that's what our loved ones want, is they want to let you know that I still love you, and that I'm looking after you, and that I'm here to heal you. An exercise that I came across quite recently, I can't remember if I read it or I heard it or whatever it was quieten your mind and go into that state of power and visualize yourself sitting on a bench out in nature, wherever it may be. And when you sit on that bench, send that invitation out to whoever it is, and try only one person. Don't be asking mummy, daddy, granny, granda, brother, sister, just ask just the one person to come and sit with you. And ask them to connect with your energy so that you can feel when they're around. And they will give you what I call the calling card. So it could be a tap on the head, you could feel a rush of emotion, heat, cool, whatever it is. And then ask them to do it again. So you've got it twice. So you'll know whenever you're going about your day-to-day business, when you get that wee tap on the head or that wee sort of kiss on the cheek, that you know, oh, this is my whoever it is and they're with me. So while you're still sitting there, ask them to say something to you. Ask them to show you a memory that the two of you have shared. And just go with the experience. And leave it up to them. Don't try to force it. A lot of the times in the beginning stages, your mind will come into it and you'll go, oh God, what am I making for dinner? Or you'll try to go to the beach when your granny took you there when you were a kid, and just go back into the breath and just stay on the bench and allow every experience to be every experience. If you have something you need to say to your loved ones, another wee secret, you don't need a medium to tell them. You can tell them that yourself. So spend this time, and if you feel like you need to do an I'm sorry, do an I'm sorry. If you want to tell them how much you love them, tell them that. If you want to just share something with them, absolutely share it. Get it out there, and don't be waiting on a response. They might need to reply, they may need to reply, but don't make a response significant. And then once you've done that, while you're sitting on the bench with your loved one, ask them, is there anything you want to share with me? And at the same time, do not put too much significance on it, because they mightn't have anything they want to share apart from, I'm here and I love you and I see what's going on. You know, they are so amazing in the spirit world that they watch over everything, the good, the bad and the ugly, but with the whole universal laws, they can't tell us what to do. They may give guidance, they may offer a bit of advice, but it's up to you whether you take it or not. So with this wee exercise, I would totally advise, do not do this asking them to fix your problems. Yes, ask for help and maybe ask for guidance, but we're the ones that are here in the physical world. They're here just on a different vibration, and they can't always fix all our problems because, you know, we have free will and we're here to learn what we need to learn. You can ask them for guidance, you can ask them for help and advice 100%, but it's up to you to follow it. I would really suggest in the beginning stages and learning to make that blend with your loved ones, to use it as a space of love and gratitude and healing. And the more that you do this, the more your day-to-day life will be in that happy vibration, not that lower, denser vibration. And the more you're higher, the more healed you are, the more we can have that communication. So again, always remember that it may come in as the form of you're sitting there and you feel a wee bit sick in the tummy, and then you remember, oh, but my mum was quite sick before she passed. So you know that that's her letting you know that. Or you might get, you know, a sore knee because that's what your granda had for the whole time you knew him. So it may be wee tiny things like that in order for the communication to come forward. And that's pretty much how it works for a medium as well, although we don't go and sit on the bench. We sort of move our mind to the side, we allow spirit to come in, and we allow that love and communication to come out forward. Sometimes we make mistakes, obviously. Sometimes you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay too. But this is it. This is how it is. So I do hope that you have found this wee video helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Check out our December Tarot Scope for 2017. If you're watching this in the future, don't check them out. Subscribe. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I will be giving away a free reading. And don't forget to give the video a wee thumbs up and to let me know how much you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for tuning in to our Psychic in the City video today. I'll put my contact details down below, Facebook, Snapchat, all that jazz, so we can all keep in touch. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, whatever it is. Bye-bye.